Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back and welcome to Pandemic. Today I'm in a league challenge. I'm playing at my local map on miniature. Don't know how many people, forgot how many people, but at the start of the event I was stuck between two decks, between new VMAX or Guardi. So I wrote down both deck lists, made the judge picked it for me before when I was submitting it because I had no idea. And my fear was playing about Muse because I was worried that everyone's going to drop one or two Draper against me. I didn't really want to fancy playing that. So I thought I played the hardest deck to play. Well, second hardest. Guardi, hardest deck is Lost Box. But yeah, so first round I just won 2-0. Joe, he was playing Lost Box. Just got unlucky, but then Crusader is just broken. So yeah, wish me luck. Hopefully I get my 15 points after 3 more rounds. All right. So just had 4 rounds in the player challenge and I went undefeated, but it doesn't sound as glamorous as you think. I went 2-1-2, drew 2. Um, Ended up coming second, so I got 12 points, but I'm not really happy. This guy, he's the guy that I drew. If we didn't have time around, we would have smoked him. But he went undefeated, so that's sick on him because we tested against each other, so that's good. But not happy with it. But hey, it's all how it is. I didn't do much recording the previous round just because I was time around because I'm playing Gardevoir, and Gardevoir is the most slow deck but really good. But I'll probably go play Mew next time, but it's a contention. So here's the deck that I play for my league challenge at my local map on miniature, which I came second. So I started with playing with 2 Gardevoir EX, 2 Gardevoir Baby Guardi. I think they're really good. Some people doesn't play 2. I think 2 is the correct number. And it's a nice attacker, so I think this is really crucial to play 2-2. I think that's should be the new standard or the new normal. And then I'll play 4 Curlier. I think that's amazing. 3 of the Rolts that has 70 HP, but then I'll play the 1 Rolt with the memory skip, which is quite nice. To be honest, when I was against a Miraidon deck, Raikou was annoying, so I memory stepped them to try stall up when I was bricking. So that's a nice way to stall for a bit, but luckily my opponent knew how to play around it by just getting escape row and attack. But hey, it was quite cool, and it's a nice way of doing it because you could work the math with 10 and plus 190. So that's cool. And then for consistency card, we played the Mew from Celebration just because really good. If anyone have a gold one and want to get rid of it, hit me up. Yeah. That's cool. Cresselia, I think, is one of the best cards. It's won me a lot of game against the Lost Bots matchups. So you just keep killing the engine or in the mirror when I was testing. Ping the Curlier, sorry, and the Rolts and anything like that. So any of the engine on the deck. So that's cool. Aluminium for consistency, which is always nice to have. 2 Zacian. I mean, standard. I was going to play Reindeer, 1 Station, 1 Reindeer, but I just thought sometimes you just want that energy acceleration when you dead draw. So that's cool. Because the deck kind of brick a bit, but it plays a lot of card to get you out of the brick. So that's cool. We've got a 1 Mana Feed, which is nice. Stop you from getting Greninja or anything stupid like that. Greninja, talking about the devil, great card for consistency, for engine, to speed up your deck if you need to get it and get out of some tough. And then I'll play a Punkaboo, which my friend Bart told me to play. He convinced me to play this card because you can search it, and not gonna lie, it was quite nice playing it, especially when your opponent could go Path to Peak. You can go Frog Crystal into it, you can Level Ball into it. You can pretty much search it with any of your Pokemon cards. So that's nice. And plus you can mirror it back into it. So that's the monster lineup. I think it's like 14. That can't be 14. So actually 20 Pokemon I play. And then for supporters wise, I played 3 research. I know Toad play 4, but I think 3 is the correct number. Just because most of the time you want to research once, maybe twice a game. And then the rest is just being dead draw. Okay, we go with Miriam. I was tempted to not play this card over rather play the card Clara instead, but then I mean, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, this is like a Pov Avarice. Shuffle out 5 Pokemon, up to 5 Pokemon, draw 3 cards, which is quite nice. So that, I mean, eventually I preferred this, and I'm happy that I stuck with this. And everyone convinced me why this is better, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll listen to all of you guys. And so that's cool. So I'm playing the one of that. The one judge, I did want to play two judge, but hey, it's a hand destruction, and I felt comfortable playing one. I kind of want to play two just because when your opponent have the nuts, sometimes you just want to slow them down, or you want to slow down, or you don't want to discard some of your resources. I mean, the amount of time when I went Professor Research, discard like double Guardy, a rare candy, whereas I rather just judge them. So that's my opinion. But hey, the deck is still in testing. This is my first event with it, so yeah, it's okay. I got the one Roxanne. Roxanne, my favorite card. So that's all nice. I do apologize if my deck is not max rarity. It's all in my Mew deck. I literally, before the event, gave my two deck lists to the owner, Vinny, to pick one at random, and he picked Guardi, or as I would have played Mew VMAX. Okay, so this would have been full art. This would have been full art. This would still be the same because I can't afford the other ones. But nonetheless, so we got two bosses order. Originally, I was playing one boss's order and forgot a worker or something similar to, or Serena, something like that. But I prefer boss just because when I was testing it, boss was always nice to just ping against a mirror match. Sometimes in the mirror match, because you want to just boss their Gardevoir EX, stop them from, if they don't have, if they have one Gardevoir EX, you just want to boss it, try and knock it out, and vice versa. And to be honest, I'm happy that I stuck with two boss. The amount of time where I have to boss a Regieleki and Sky Seal Stone it, which is quite nice, and that's how I won my Miraidon match. So that's all my supporter. And then for my favorite card in the game at the moment, VIP Pass, high reward, high risk. Yeah, it is what it is. You play it, you usually win. You usually get your two Pokemon, so you usually go for Ralts, Mew, or Ralts, Greninja, or Greninja and Mew, so that's quite nice. And then consistency card, so your search card is your 4 level ball, your 3 ultra ball, which is nice as well. Sometimes I felt like I want to play the 4th Ultra Ball, but I think 3 is the perfect number for the time being until further testing. But at the moment, I'm happy with this engine. 3 Frog Crystal, really like this card. I wish there were 3 in gold, but it's fine, so I'm happy with this. Search for any of your basics. So you can search for this bad boy Bunkaboo if your opponent path you. So that's nice. So that's cool. And it's an energy search as well, so that's cool. Okay, so then I have 2 rare candy. Sometime I wanted 3, because sometimes if your opponent brick, you want to just rare candy Gardevoir and just charge your Zacian and then knock out. But 2 is the perfect number without being too greedy, and I'm happy with it. Okay, but in my eyes, if I had a 3rd one, then I will won the event. But then my consistency with brick, so I won't have it other way. I think 2 is perfect. Okay, then we got 1 power pad to shuffle back all these powerful supporters. Power pad, what can I say? It's game breaking card in my eyes. And then you got the Sky Seal Stone, you got the Kalat Stadium, and Temple of Sinnoh. Temple of Sinnoh is great against Arctina and Mew. Kalat Stadium help you to beat lost spots in the sense that if they target your one Pokemon and everything, you can Kalat Stadium, bring that off. And the Sky Seal, which was absolutely nuts. Throughout testing, I thought there's no point in me playing Sky Seal, but then actually playing the tournament against Miraidon, against, bless him, what's his name? Elia. I'm sorry, I butchered it. He was playing Miraidon, so game 1, I went knock out Pokemon V, and then he knocked out my Pokemon, and then I went Sky Seal, boss out your Regieleki VMAX, charge it up, kill it, and then I'll take 4 prizes, and then that's what happened in game 3 as well. Okay, so that was quite cool. So that's my support, my trainers lineup, and then I played the good old 12 energy split. So that's my deck. I didn't want to play Guard in the first place just because I thought the deck can brick. When I was testing it online, I realized I was priced 2 rolls or 3 rolls, so I was afraid of that happening, but that didn't happen today. I've been VIP passed quite nicely, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, I won 2, drew 2. I didn't record much throughout the whole event just because I went time around, and especially when you win your time gaming in time, you just needed time to break. You want to relax for a little bit, go to the toilet, recover yourself so you be ready for the next round. But other than that, I have got 12 points for coming second. So at the moment, I'm 262 points, and hopefully, if I continue this and win another, come top 2 in the league challenge, and then win 2 League Cup, and then do well at Malmo, and then do well at NIAC, which I booked in June, so that's cool. If I do well in all that, hopefully, finger crossed, I might get my Skyped to Day 2 World. But yeah, thank you for watching, and subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Peace.